I think right now the difficulty that we're facing is trying to contact as many people as possible in the community and across the island to let them know what housing options are available for them. Those options have expanded and those programs have changed within the last week as the state, the federal government, and all of our community partners and nonprofits have come together to try and provide these individuals safe, stable housing. So right now we are at the War Memorial here, which is one of the primary shelters that's been stood up by the American Red Cross. And with regards to getting people signed up and into safe, stable housing accommodations, there are two different programs that the Department of Human Services in connection with the American Red Cross are trying to get people into. So the options that we're signing people up for here at the War Memorial are either hotel accommodations or accommodations in an Airbnb type booking. They need to be able to provide their name, their address, and their phone number. And if the address that they provide indicates that it was within an impacted area, they will immediately be offered a 30-day stay at a hotel. During that time, they will go through a process and a determination whether or not it will be FEMA or the American Red Cross will cover the cost of their hotel accommodations after 30 days. I can't speak right now as to how long that stay beyond 30 days will be, but in other disasters, it has been for 6 months, 12 months, the duration. And they will be in that hotel accommodation until permanent housing is identified for that household, and they are able to move into that permanent accommodation. Currently, 3 meals a day are being provided to the individuals who are placed in a hotel. We're referring to as the Airbnb program is being offered through Airbnb.org and supplemented and also offered through Airbnb.com, the parent company, if you will, or the corporate side of Airbnb. So we're referring to it just generally as the Airbnb program. That is accommodation that is being provided for 21 days. Individuals can come, and similarly they'll do a pre-registration process and provide a variety of information. Here at the War Memorial, we're working in conjunction with the MEO nonprofit, wonderful nonprofit that has been here for a long time serving residents of this community, and they're gathering information, people's names, their address, their phone number, their email address, and other information to try and identify if any wraparound services will be needed for these individuals moving forward. I should say that wraparound services to everyone who is placed in accommodation, whether it's the Airbnb program or a hotel, is also a main priority of the state and of Governor Green to ensure that everyone is getting the supports that they need. So once they provide that information and registration with MEO, they are verified that they qualify for the Airbnb program. And again, what's that qualification? It's an individual who was displaced as a result of these tragic wildfires. We have their name, an email address, and a phone number, and they do need identification. Then they will interface with Airbnb folks who will walk them through the process of entering them into the system and being able to match them with a booking that would accommodate their household size. So whether that is a household of one or a household of many, they will be matched up with booking. Now, when you book with an Airbnb and you get matched with a home, that doesn't mean that you're moving into that accommodation that day or immediately. It means that you have received a booking and they have to wait for the host, the private owner of that property, to accept the booking. If for some reason, and this is important that we want the community to know, if for some reason that initial booking is declined, they will be contacted by a member of Airbnb so that they will find another booking. So it's not that they are declined and that's not an option for them. It just might take a second try to find an additional booking for them. Yep. So we explain this process to anyone when they come down so that they can choose what they think is the right option for them. And one thing I didn't mention with regards to the Airbnb is that doesn't mean if they qualify for that program and are interested that they have to take advantage of that reservation today or tomorrow. Let's say they're staying with some friends or family, or otherwise have someone that is providing them a place to stay for a week or 2 weeks. They can qualify and make that booking for September 10th for 21 days. So that's an option in the interim. And so we let everyone know what are the options, and they can choose what's best for them. Some individuals prefer a hotel setting where they have that instant concrete knowledge that they will be at that location for the foreseeable future. Others like a more, apartment, condominium, or home setting where they have a full kitchen, bathrooms, multiple bedrooms, etc. So it's up to them to choose which option they believe is best for them. Yep, so we're encouraging everyone to come here. We will be here. We are staffed on site, standing up the hotel program. We are here until we believe that the need for safe housing has been met. The Airbnb program, there is a capacity for that program, but we are definitely here registering 40 households a day for a booking through Sunday, and then we will determine starting Monday how many bookings, reservations with Airbnb we can make daily moving forward. Through the Airbnb program, which again is airbnb.org in conjunction with airbnb.com, over 1,100 displaced individuals have been placed in that 21-day stay.
Program?
So for the hotel program, we've placed over 900 individuals in hotels. So I'm very grateful for the assistance of MEO, Airbnb.org, the American Red Cross volunteers, and our amazing team at the Department of Human Services that are here volunteering and standing side by side with us to help as many people as possible, as fast as possible. So the one thing that we want to stress is our thanks and appreciation to all of the local hotels and businesses with their outpouring support, as well as Airbnb.com and Airbnb.org for partnering with us and continuing to assess the demand that you had asked about for housing to determine our ability to keep putting people into that housing accommodation if they choose.